This video will review the Encounter Assistant for the Champlain-Lynn Multifactorial Risk Assessment for Falls. You see here the paper-based version of this. So let's have a look at the Encounter Assistant. By going to our demonstration patient and doing F2 multifactorial, we actually can easily obtain the Encounter Assistant. And we answer the questions. As we go along, we record the answers. And throughout the Encounter Assistant, you can have areas where you can actually have quick links to any referral patterns that you have for your area. Here is a resource that you can add to your Encounter Assistant to help you understand which medication are at higher risk for falls. We see here that the red medication are at higher risk for falls, the amber at moderate risk, and the yellow possibly causing falls. Let's go back to our Encounter Assistant. So we see our patient here is on several medication that we identified through a resource that is associated with risk for falls. This patient is on an anxiolytic and an antidepressant. Then we evaluate for postural hypotension. And postural hypertension that is significant is a drop of systolic of greater than 20 or diastolic of greater than 10, and we say whether or not the patient is symptomatic. If there's presence of arrhythmia, and then the time up and go. We then assess if vision is a component of risk for falls. And then we evaluate for neurological impairment, such as the Romberg sign. If we need a refresher, here's a quick link that describes the Romberg sign. Then we evaluate for risk of fractures as we work through the Encounter Assistant. We evaluate for feet and footwear, such as neuropathy, environmental hazards, and then we assess for depression or behavioral risks. And finally, the client's perceived functional ability. And when you finish, this will actually populate your chart with your answers.